is Hunter actually wrote this over on dailykos.com. It's titled House Republican Resolution Would Erase House Impeachment of Trump for Ukraine Extortion. And he's pointing out that back in 2016, it was really, Russia who attacked our elections, not Ukraine. But Donald Trump was impeached for telling Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who was saying, I would like some I think they were Stinger missiles. He said, I would like some of these anti-tank missiles. And Trump said, well, there's $400 million worth of it, but I put it on hold a couple of weeks ago because I want to ask you a favor. I want you to find some dirt on, you don't even actually have to find the dirt. You just have to announce publicly that you're opening an investigation into Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. Just like, Comey announced 2 weeks before the election in 2016 that he was opening an investigation into Hillary Clinton. Just do that. That's all you have to do, Mr. Zelenskyy, President Zelenskyy. So that was Trump's shtick, and he got impeached for it in the U.S. House of Representatives. He wasn't removed from office. He wasn't convicted in the Senate, but he was impeached. And so now comes, Markwayne Mullin, this fellow in the House of Representatives. He's from Oklahoma, not a man known for his great intellect. He has introduced a new House resolution that would, quote, expunge Donald Trump's first impeachment. He's doing this because he says Democrats were, quote, manipulating a perfect phone call with a vulnerable nation for political gain. Right. And, most people looking at this proposal by a Republican in the House of Representatives to pass a law in the House of Representatives saying, remember that impeachment of Donald Trump, we take it back. Most people look at that and go, oh, this guy is nuts. Or, it'll never pass. Or he's crazy. Or, why even tell me this? Well, I'm here to say I think that Markwayne Mullin's, it's all one word, Markwayne, one word. Markwayne Mullin, I think his proposal should actually get a hearing in the U.S. House of Representatives. I think Nancy Pelosi should assign it to a committee, and there should be hearings on it. Why? Because I think most Americans have forgotten what Donald Trump did. That he committed extortion, or he tried to. He threatened a sovereign nation with the loss of the ability to defend themselves, an ability, by the way, that had been guaranteed to them by previous presidents, previous administrations, and said, I will only give you these weapons if you will produce dirt on Hillary Clinton, on Joe Biden and his son Hunter. So I think it's a brilliant idea, Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma. I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. Let's hold the hearings. Whether the timing of his delay of Trump, Trump actually withheld these weapons. Is that one of the reasons so many people have died in Ukraine? Inquiring minds want to know. Congress should be looking into this. Was Putin's decision to invade Ukraine in part informed by Trump withholding weaponry? Keep in mind, Trump was president just a year and a half ago. Was that, withholding of weaponry from Ukraine something that made Putin think, oh yeah, I could do this, or I should do this, or it'll be a hell of a lot easier to do this? Congress should be investigating this. And hey, if the best way to make that happen, and with Republican support, is to take Congressman Mullin's suggestion that Congress should open a discussion about whether or not to expunge Trump's impeachment, good by me. If he wants to pass a law that only Republicans can blackmail foreign governments for political purposes, take a shot at it. America needs this conversation. I think, the majority of I mean, let us not forget, the majority of Republican lawmakers voted to overturn the last election. The majority of Republican lawmakers, virtually all of them, all but a very tiny handful, voted to impeach Donald Trump, or voted not to impeach Donald Trump twice for clear crimes that he had committed against the United States of America. And it's like, we have such short memories in this country. Maybe we need a reminder.